Can't escape it. AI is absolutely everywhere. The hype, the investment, the promise of a total revolution, it's what everyone is betting the future on. But what if I told you there's a hidden, fundamental problem that could derail the entire thing for most companies?
Just get a load of this. A recent PwC survey found that almost half, 45%, of CEOs are seriously worried their companies won't even be around in the next 10 years. I mean, that is a staggering amount of anxiety coming from the very top.
But here's the twist. The huge threat they're all so worried about, it isn't just about being slow to adopt AI. Nope. It's something much deeper, way messier, and it's been hiding in plain sight this whole time. And that really brings us to the great paradox of our time, this incredible, shiny dream of AI versus the messy, complicated digital reality most businesses are actually stuck in. The money pouring into AI is just mind blowing. Goldman Sachs is predicting that global investment is going to hit $200 billion by 2025. It's a gold rush of truly epic proportions. And doesn't this all feel a little familiar? It should. For decades, the big mantra was digital transformation, right? Companies spent millions, even billions, chasing this dream of efficiency. But what did many of them get instead? Just more complexity, more chaos. So let's pull back the curtain and take a hard look at this hidden chaos. The one problem that's secretly holding everything back. And this culprit? It has a name: digital fragmentation. It's what happens when all the different apps, systems, and data sources in your business just don't talk to each other. You can think of it as the digital equivalence of having every single department speak a completely different language. It's total gridlock. This visual just captures the gap perfectly. We were all promised efficiency, simplicity, and clarity. But what did so many of us actually get? Chaos, complexity, and fragmentation. I'm guessing that sounds pretty familiar to a lot of you. So, how on earth did we get here? Well, as this quote explains so well, a lot of these well intentioned digital projects ended up creating Frankenstein like architectures that added ridiculous amounts of complexity. They just stitched things together, hoping for the best. And the result of all that? A digital setup that looks less like a sleek, streamlined machine and more like a confusing metropolitan subway map during rush hour. It's a money pit that's almost impossible to navigate. Okay, so that's the problem, and it is a big one, but what's the solution? Well, it all comes down to one simple, powerful idea: connectivity. Now, this is the crucial point. The fix isn't about buying another shiny new app or another system. No. It's a single, unified integration layer that connects everything you already have. The best way to think about it is like a Google Translate for technology. It's this amazing platform that sits right in the middle and lets all your different systems, your Salesforces, your SAPs, even those ancient mainframes, to finally speak the same language. So, how does this actually work? It's really a simple but incredibly powerful three-step process. First, you connect everything you have, any app, any data source. Second, you start to automate workflows across all those newly connected systems. And finally, you unlock it all, making your data accessible everywhere, in real time, so you can make smarter decisions. And here's what that looks like when the pressure is on. During a massive flood relief telethon, the Australian Red Cross went from maybe 300 website visitors to 10,000. They were processing 11 donations per second. Their connected systems handled that huge surge without a single hiccup, raising $32 million for people who desperately needed it. That's impact. Okay, so let's bring this all back to AI. How do we fuel that engine? Because let me be clear, without this solid foundation of connectivity, your AI initiatives are going to stall out before they even get started. We've all heard the saying a million times, right? Data is the new oil. It's this incredibly valuable resource that's going to power the future. But let's be honest, for most businesses, that's just a fantasy. The reality? Data isn't the new oil. For most, data is the new sand. You have mountains of it, you're drowning in it, but it's pretty much useless. So, what makes it sand? Well, it's disconnected, trapped in all these different silos all over the company. It's completely inaccessible the moment you actually need it to make a big decision. And a lot of the time, the quality is so poor or incomplete that you can't even trust it. And this right here is the whole ballgame. Connectivity is the thing that transforms all that worthless sand into high-octane fuel for your AI. Without clean, accessible, connected data, your fancy AI models have absolutely nothing to run on.
So let's just zoom out for a second and talk about why this actually matters. Because it's not just about business metrics and bottom lines, it's bigger than that. I love this quote from Larry Quinlan, the former global CIO of Deloitte. He says the ultimate measure of any tech project isn't the technology itself. The real questions are, did we make their lives better? Can I make them smile?
And here is a perfect real-world example. For the American Cancer Society, reducing IT costs isn't just a number on a spreadsheet. That directly translates to more money for life-saving cancer research. Automating their processes isn't just about efficiency. It means they can provide more nights of free lodging for patients and their families. This is what it looks like when technology truly serves a mission.
So as we wrap this up, the final question is for you. As your organization races towards this AI-powered future, you have to ask yourself, are you building on a solid foundation or are you building on sand?